The K-drama tears reaches a high altitude point. The old chairman, unable to bear the humiliation, commits suicide. The secret funds everyone was searching for have been found. It turns out that Hae-rin saw her grandfather the morning after. She sat next to Hyun-woo. She brushed her husband's stern eyebrows with her hand, his prominent nose, and those soft lips. As Hae-rin was lost in her husband's handsome appearance, Hyun was suddenly moved. Startled, she quickly withdrew her hand. However, before she could explain, she was embraced by Hyun-woo. She wanted to stay like that for another 10 minutes. Though Hae-rin didn't speak, she felt very happy inside. Until the sun was about to set, Hyun-woo took Hae-rin to the northernmost part of the village, the legendary Holy Land of Sunset, the kind with the 100% success rate. He introduced that not only is the sunset beautiful, the afterglow of the sunset shines on the face, but it also gives you warm tones, making you feel more beautiful. Now you are too. Very beautiful. Really? So are you going to divorce me? Hyun-woo took out a pre-prepared diamond ring. He pleaded with his wife to call off the divorce. Hae-rin didn't say, picked up the ring and put it on his ring finger. Hyun-woo mistakenly thought he agreed, excitedly insisted on playing it out for her. However, before he finished speaking, Hae-rin took off the ring and put it back, and asked Hyun-woo to return it. Hyun-woo didn't understand why, despite their love, he disagreed. With things being this way, Hae-rin had to confess. Yesterday, she mistook fiancé for her husband. That's why she left with him. Now the symptoms of the brain cancer are getting worse. It has progressed to a point of not recognizing Hyun-woo anymore. In fact, Hyun-woo had woken up early this morning to see Hae-rin open the door. He then pretended to sleep again. Finally understood that his wife was tracing his features to remember what he looked like through touch. Hae-rin didn't want to think about the next stage of complications. Hyun-woo was still by his side, but he didn't expect it to come so fast. She thought the sunset was indeed beautiful. His husband looked even more handsome. But is the person standing in front of her really Hyun-woo? At this moment, is it reality? Or a changeable illusion? Hae-rin stated that she couldn't be sure. Therefore, she couldn't give any promises. In fact, Hae-rin deeply loved Hyun-woo, but didn't want to burn him because of her soul. That night, the family gathered to discuss the whereabouts of the secret fund. Hae-rin suddenly recalled. Her frail grandfather told her, if a war breaks out, you must come to my place, because there's a bomb shelter at home. However, Hae's mom doesn't remember reserving one. Even Am thinks it's just the father talking nonsense. It does exist. Hae's dad remembers when they built the house. Old man built the shelter. But everyone has only heard about it, not seen it. Not even all the construction blueprints. Who knows speculates there might be hidden blueprints. At night, the brother-in-law's wife arrived in the village. Hae's brother really likes her, so they reconciled. Early the next morning, while Hae was cleaning the room, she put on that ring. Why hadn't she gone to work yet? Weno picked up the jewelry box saying he was on his way to work, and he would drop off the ring. However, the ring was still in Hae's hand. She initially planned to leave casually, but halfway she suddenly turned back. Before Weno could react, she quickly took off the ring. Then she stealthily stuffed it into the box. I just wanted to take a look. I've never seen the design. I just wanted to analyze it. But Weno knows well. Though Han says she's not satisfied. In reality, he actually likes himself, so he immediately blocked her. He hopes she can analyze more when she's free. Well, she left Weno's room with a look of disdain. He immediately returned to his room, feeling very embarrassed. Soon, Weno got the secret blueprint. He analyzed that there was a hidden room behind the elevator, and found out that Grandpa did not continue his necessary treatment after returning home. This was just enough to report the Guardian. Then he will go home with the police to plan their next move. Meanwhile, the old chairman took the opportunity when the mate left. His secretly spat out the medicine in his mouth, and he hid it in the messenger. Unbeknownst to him, he was caught red-handed by the second wife. It turned out the second wife had said something was off long ago, ever since Holjin came by. The old chairman had become increasingly strange. It was suspected he could retain consciousness, but only for a short time, so he couldn't do anything, and there was no one to call for help. At night, the old chairman suddenly woke up. He pushed his wheelchair to the edge of the stairs. He knew that if he died, not only would the clan Sabrina become void, but the children wouldn't have to struggle anymore. The next day, when the Yuk family returned to the villa, they found the front doors surrounded by people. At this moment, the old gentleman's body was also brought out. The cause of death was a broken neck. Soon, the Yuk family organized the old gentleman's funeral. Although the second concubine representative became inept, she still didn't give up. In the identity of the old chairman's wife, she requested the children to take a memorial photo and do one last tour of the villa. The Yuk family seized the opportunity to enter the elevator. Giannis immediately twisted open the mount cap behind the armrest. A bind was revealed immediately. After pressing it, the elevator began to shake violently. It eventually stopped at a place that had never been revealed. And this is exactly the air raid shelter mentioned by the old chairman.